about that, but before she does that, I think I just wanted to point out a important statistic that we've also identified in our research. And there are women and men on the call today, but we do recognize that 57% of women apparently, and this is a Canada Life research, but I think it is sort of, I would say, significant because it does reflect across the board my own findings when I'm talking to female and male clients, that less females actually think about the need to have insurance protection in place. This says 57%, but in some parts of the world it's even lower, and I think that's something that sort of prompted us to sort of think of having this talk today. And I know there are quite a number of females on the call today. So Naomi will, I would say, to lead us down, this sort of interesting path about insurance, what the various options or products are out there, and she's a specialist. And so Naomi.
Thank you. Thanks, Bimpe. So today's really to, I guess, demystify the insurance world, because it can seem quite complicated. And what I wanted to do firstly was highlight all of the areas that we can advise on, which look like they're extensive there, a huge and wide spanning range of products. But actually, when we get down to it, it can really be split into 4 key areas. So business protection, if you own a business in the UK and you are within that business a key person or a shareholder, then we can help you insure yourself through your company in a tax efficient way. We're going to touch on that later, but that's the first point. So if you own a business in the UK, we can help you with business protection. And those are a range of the products that we're going to touch on. In personal protection, so this is really looking at you as an individual, or you within your family needs, and the different types of insurances that are available to protect you and your family. So life insurance, critical illness, and some form of income protection, so protecting your income. The third one is looking at private medical insurance. So certainly this is becoming much more popular now, certainly in the UK, because of the problems with the NHS waiting lists. We're finding a massive influx of people wanting to talk to us about private medical insurance, and we can help you there. And then the final one is employee benefits. So if you own your own business and there's more than one of you within a company, it may be beneficial to have a look at how you can set that up through a company, but as a group benefit rather than an individual policy. And there's some reasons that we would touch on and why that would be important. But broadly speaking, I think when you're looking at the types of advice that I would be able to give you, splitting it into those 4 key areas will make you really think about the types of cover that are available. Thanks, Bimpe.
So the role of insurance in your financial plan, I mean, I think Naomi's touched on the various aspects, the various sort of product lines, and whether it's life insurance, business insurance. But I think from from WH Advisory's point of view, in advising clients who are sometimes often business owners or business executives, the whole idea is the insurance is supposed to prepare you for the unexpected. It could be a financial crisis. For example, Naomi's touched on, say, business insurance, and things are happening right now that are also affecting businesses globally. And there is some insurance that can be taken out to protect you and protect your family, especially if your business is a major source of income that's supporting your family. Again, Naomi's touched on insurance protecting your loved ones, and protecting your loved ones also means protecting yourself, especially as a parent or significant breadwinner of the family. So if you become ill or have an accident or an injured, and that affects your ability to earn an income and pay the various bills, whether it's to do with keeping a roof over your family's head or school fees or healthcare, all those things, once you're impacted by some crisis, your family is impacted. So the whole idea is that the insurance is not just to protect yourself, but to also protect your family. And that's why it's, I think it's important to talk about this topic. For a lot of people, they probably roll their eyes and say, oh, insurance never pays out. And Naomi will, I'm sure, share with you some of the data about what the insurance has been doing, especially in this, COVID uncertain times, to those people who had the foresight to take out insurance at the right time. So it is a priority. I mean, I do believe there's some apathy from clients, whether based in the UK or based, in Nigeria, where some of you are. And I do believe that clients should start taking specialist advice to think of insurance as part of their financial planning.